Okay, let's read. Lesson 1. Can you live alone? 1. Look at the pictures and discuss in pairs the following questions. 1. Can you live alone in a house? 2. Make a list of the problems you think you will have if you live alone in a house. Alone in a house. Having accidents, cooking, etc. B. Read the story and answer the questions that follow. Long ago, a young man found life in the family in his village, full of problems and suffering, quarrels, ill feeling, jealousy, enmity. All were part of everyday life there. So he left his house and went to a jungle to live by himself. There he made a nice little hut with wood, bamboo, and reeds. Ah, how happy I am here, said the man to himself. But one day he found some mice in his hut. The little creatures soon made holes in his blanket, so he bought a cat to kill the mice. The cat needed milk, so he bought a cow. The cow needed grass and hay, so he bought a cowboy. The cowboy needed food, so he took a wife to cook meals. Then the children were born to them, and the man found himself again in a family. So nobody can live alone unless they are either angels or devils. People need food, shelter, companions, and cooperation. Cooperation. They need to help each other, and if they live in a family or community, their needs can be fulfilled. Hence, living in a society can make people good and happy citizens. See, book shut. What five things did the young man do in the jungle? Now divide into groups of five. Tell the story of the groups. Answer these questions first. Discuss in pairs. Then write the answers individually. 1. Why did the young man leave his house? Because he don't want to stay with the family. Number 2. Where did he make a hut with? What did he make the hut with? He made the hut in a jungle, and he made the hut with some kind of woods. Was the man happy in his hut? Yes, at first he was happy, but and then he started facing the problems. How did he find himself again in a family? Because like there's like a whole story behind this. Where and how can a person be happy? 6. What is the moral of the story? E. Look at the pictures A to Z. Read the following text 1 to 10 and match the pictures with the text. Write the numbers of the text next to A, B, C, etc. The first one is done for you. Okay, so there's like pictures in this picture in this page. Sorry. As people live in a community or society, they often have problems. A family may have a problem with particular member, son or daughter, who keeps bad company. So they discuss to solve the problem. To prevent theft or robberies, constant security measures are often necessary within the village or city area. 3. A community may have problem like they don't have a primary school in the village or locality, so the people need to discuss the issue in a meeting and find out how to set up a school for their children. For cooking should not be exclusively a woman's job. Young learners must cultivate virtues and acquire knowledge and skills to prepare themselves to carry out their roles as a good citizen, so they need to study formally in the institutions. To establish peace and harmony among the people in the locality, village often experienced elderly peoples meditate between quarreling peoples. To establish Oh no, I've already read this. Okay. 7. Only studying at school is not enough for the young learners. They must also acquire knowledge and skills at home as well as from media, clubs, sports, libraries, and so on. Thus, the people in a society locality often need to buy things at home, so there are vendors selling necessary things. In a village or locality, often roads need resurfacing for easy movement of people and transport. 10. Side by side with acquiring knowledge and skills, the youth must cultivate good qualities like having genuine sympathy for the weak and poor, helping the needy, showing respect for others, and having strong sense of dignity of work. F. Discuss in pairs and write an answer as to this question. What can we do at home and in the locality to become a good citizen? Lesson 2. Knowledge, skills, and attitudes. Discuss in group with this question. What do you need in addition to food, shelter, company, etc. To become a good citizen? A. B. Read the text. To be a good citizen, you have to prepare yourself to do good works in a society. In the society, well, then how can you prepare yourself? First, you need knowledge. Today's society is knowledge based. Without knowing modern science technologies, including ICT and other necessary subjects, you will have difficulty living a good life. The other areas you as a good citizen should have knowledge about our country in its constitution, geography, and people. Our state, uh, its executive and legislative powers, our judicial system, our government and its structures and functions, our history cultures, traditions, literature, moral values and religions, our socio-economic activities and education system. Second, you need skills to do things. Knowledge is not enough. You must have able to apply your knowledge to do things practically. Finally, knowing and doing things will bring about change in your behavior towards other. The behavioral change will show your attitudes towards other. That is it will show how you think and feel about a person or thing.